Doggy tubbies. Bark. Bark.
Bark,
Bark.
bark.
What in the... What?
You ever watch Teletubbies?
Yeah, when I was like 3.
That was Teledoggies.
Yeah, that was
That's a thing
Telepuppies.
that exists?
Telepuppies.
No, we just made it up on the spot.
How in the hell were you so in sync with that? Is this what you guys feel like when me and Aaron are just on our own planet talking?
Yes! You guys are the worst.
I was so... Jesus.
The worst.
We don't know how to speak.
The Corsos.
The Corsanese. Corsanese. Which is just inaudible screaming. And
What?
talking about muscles. Shit on you so hard right now.
It's good content, man.
It's the only thing
cool.
it's the only time we really get to, because like otherwise brothers gang up on us, so.
Are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure Aaron will just join in.
Every day. Singers and bassists are oppressed by their guitar and drummer counterparts.
Oh, suck my ass about the singers being oppressed.
For just pennies a day. Someone can hear between 800 and 1300 hertz at a reasonable and respectable level.
Do you know the amount of times people hop into our live streams when you're sitting in the back and they're like, why have you put the star of your band
it's
in
so
the back?
true. No, it's so true.
That's why.
It's only because I have breasticles.
So do I.
Give me a little halter
Oh,
top.
dude, I tried a V-neck a couple days ago, and my girlfriend and I were just like, no. Let's get you another one.
I used to rock V-necks in high school, bro. That was my shit.
A giant neck, so it looks terrible.
Speaking of giant necks, so me and Aaron were talking about cutting. We were
Cordonese.
yeah.
Portuguese.
Cordonese.
No. But listen to this. You guys actually think this is really funny.
Corbinese.
So we were sitting there and we were just at the end of our bulking phase. And Aaron comes in as we're lifting. He's like, dude, I have to stop doing traps. Traps are these muscles up here, these ones.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, my neck is getting too freaking big for my body. Even my mom says so. I was like, okay, you can stop doing traps. And then we started cutting, and he goes, my neck's too small. I gotta start doing traps again. And eventually he figures out when Aaron puts on weight, he doesn't put it on his stomach or his ass or his legs. He puts weight in his neck. So when he was bulking his neck out. And that's what was happening.
Oh no.
You can look, like if you go back in the channel's history to our re-uploaded section, you can see him skinny. And then like in the first couple ones from the new ones from, this series, he's got fat neck. And then the ones, like the most recent ones, he's got thin neck again. You can see it. It's super freaking funny. I've never heard of anyone put on weight in their neck before.
Like just their neck.
Yes! Pull it, man. Anyway, just thought I'd share with you Aaron's neck.
Van Canto. If I die in battle.
Oh.
Van Canto.
Van Canto.
I already know what this song's gonna sound like. Yeah. If there's not a choir in this, I'll eat my hat.
Is it normal choir or dude choir?
I feel like operatic choir.
Yeah, it's probably a Lord of the Rings choir.
Okay.
No, that's devil choir. That's black metal choir.
Always a fan of napalm.
This is an old video, like 10 years ago. Just so everyone knows.
6 winds blow as one. They will turn the
Oh.
tide. We are marching on.
Well, it's a dude choir.
Dude choir.
Side by side. And we'll carry on until all the fire's gone blown away.
I like the little animation style.
Yeah.
Beyond.
Whoa.
Six winds blow as one.
It's no longer a dude choir.
We'll turn the tide. We are marching on, standing side by side, and we'll carry on until all the fire's gone, blown away, away to lands beyond.
Winds blow as
Oh.
All right.
That was really cool.
Try to oppress us till the pain out of our lives. Still they are the flameful, dreadful fires that try to undermine us night by night. Now they are a massive full of lies.
They never learned how to stand as one and how to abandon fear. We will be their storm, will close it in.
If I die better, fight our blood upon my steel. If I die better,
This is so
tell them I stood and never knew.
different.
If I die better, my soul will
Very
be safe
sepia
and
tone.
gone. I won't die better. I ride on with six winds blowing as one. Ow, ow. They did not await us, and the kingdom we will raise. Yes, we are the nightmare deep within. They underestimate us, our faith and life, for freedom and a new life to begin.
They will never bring us down. They never rule our
I love this chord progression.
We will be a tempest rising high.
Wow.
If I die better, fight our blood upon my steel. If I die better, tell them I stood and never knew. If I die better, my soul will be saved and gone. I won't die better. I ride on with six winds blowing as one.
Dude, that's so cool.
That's someone's voice.
It's kazoo. It's the kazoo for sure.
Could be.
What an interesting idea. Like having everyone sing their parts.
Start again. We will never die. We will be a thunderstorm of life. Six winds blow as one. They will turn the tide.
We go to the march now.
Oh, it's coming back.
It's
gonna speed back up.
And we'll carry on until all the fire's gone, blown away, away to lands beyond.
Like little drum rolls.
If I die better,
Yeah.
fight our blood upon my steel. If I die better, tell them I stood and never knew. If I die better, my soul will be saved and gone. I won't die better. I ride on with six winds blowing as one. Ow, ow.
Yeah. Mostly off.
And so how old is Napalm Records? Like when did they start making stuff?
That's a great question.
Bro, I remember people handing out like Napalm Records stickers and shit at Warped Tour when I was a kid, so it's been quite a while. I'm old as fuck now.
Oh, and they're listing all the LARPers.
All right.
Okay, I love the LARPing and then the storybook animation with it.
It was cool.
It's really cool. I like how that kind of like that duality of it.
That's us.
As far as vocals go, they were all really on point. Her voice was very pretty head voice. His voice was cool. I like the ow ow. I can't do that. Ow ow. God. Yeah, and that was cool. They all blended very, very well together. You get some really resonant tones with them. Yeah, that's about all I gotta say.
I really like the pre-chorus melody leading into the chorus. It's just like, I don't know, it's just one of those like trope things.
Yeah.
Like, like, I don't know.
I was so thrown off by the chorus, because when you hear a drum beat that goes like that fast shit, you're ready to hear like and all you hear is just guys going boom. It was just super weird. The response and like frequencies was so, I was like, you hear the like harshness of the guitars in there chugging away, and it just wasn't there. It felt so like weird and empty.
It contrasted.
Yeah, it was just so different.
Very different.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like, I was ready for like a pentatonics thing at the beginning. It was just gonna be, 5 or 6 guys and dudes and ladies or whatever doing their thing, and all of a sudden, here comes the drummer.
Oh, I like the kazoo part. That was for sure somebody singing through a kazoo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, the
100%.
guitar solo thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a voice.
No, I knew it was a voice. I just didn't know I didn't think it was a kazoo.
I don't think it's a...
100%. Y'all didn't even understand how often kazoos are used, and nobody says it. Kazoos are used all the time.
Put it in the comments.
I like kazoos. And shaky eggs. That's all I can play.
She wants a kazoo.
I want a kazoo in a song.
You are not getting one on stage.
I want a kazoo in a song and booty shorts on the merch table. Make it happen. All right, you guys. What else you gotta say?
The mix is good. It's interesting. I'm going back to the mix again. If nobody cares, suck it. I'm talking about it. So normally when you have these big, dense-ass metal mixes, the big struggle is make things big, but give each thing its own space. Otherwise, the low end of the guitars can interfere with the low end of the snare, which can then muddy up everything for the bass, which causes the entire low end to be flubby, and then the vocals become shrouded in the mix instead of sitting on top. It's a whole big thing about clearing out space for instruments in big metal mixes. That's what makes them probably the hardest genre to mix properly. But in this case, because it was just voices and drums, there was all this extra space for additional counter melody. Like when you have big choruses and things like that with all this shit going on, you can really only get away with a single chorus melody and harmonies. Like counter melody and counterpoint and things like that don't really work unless you turn one way down or something, and you basically have to pick one to be the focal point, because that's just how things work. Here in the choruses, I heard counterpoint all over the frickin' place.
Yeah.
Because there was just all this space to just go and do it.
Yeah.
It was crazy, like the creative freedom the singers had to just kind of go off and vamp or whatever. Not like they were vamping all over the friggin' place, but they had the ability to, and when they did, it was very clear, and it didn't get like buried or anything, which was super just different.
Yes.
Very different, sonically interesting.
Interesting indeed.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. Anything else? Anything
I
else?
think I'm good.
Anything else? Alright, thank you guys for watching another one of our YouTube reactions where we react to songs that you comment in our comment box. You can also check us out on Discord, chat on there, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Patreons. We have some really lovely Patreons. Come be a part of the club. Thank you, Patreons.
Boom! Voiceover Twan here to give a massive thank you to all of our patrons that support everything that you see here. So, a massive super special thank you to Mark Graham, Brian Kirikoffey, Henning Schwertfiger, Jason Young, Overkill, TC, Tim Myers, Vira, Maddie78, Mughal, Paul Sauber, Peter Fallman, Peter Tallinn, Robert Diplock, Tony O'Leary, Valsier Nunez da Silva, Anna Black, Jan Weinmeister, Cindy Texera, Dominic Gebel, Joachim Nittberg, Oskari Immonen, Pedro Cicero, Randall Jones, Rob, Sithspit, Stephen Bucchieri, Thorsten Teckenberg, Till, Axie, Damien, Deepak Singh, Nikki Murieski, David Fisher, Frederic Bergeron, Joachim Rinkvist, Kazlik7, Kursmush, Krishna, Macy Zaranek, Ninja Gustafson, and Cirque van der Werf. Thank you guys so very much. We appreciate you more than you could possibly know.
Check out our main page, Sweet Clarity. We put our music on there. Covers, originals, fun videos. So yeah, check us out there. All right, thank you guys.